3, 2, 1.
Lights, camera, fraction.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so so we have looked at all aspects of radicals, right? We've learned how to add radicals. We've learned that you can't add the coefficients in front of the radicals unless the radicals themselves are the same, right? And then when they're not the same, we've learned to simplify them, and hopefully they become the same. Did I do something?
There's 2 lines.
That's 11, buddy. Don't you know an 11 when you see it?
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be a parallel line.
Okay, yeah, okay, right, whatever.
That's
Okay.
an 11, Gideon.
Okay.
Now it's a 1.
We also know that how to multiply radicals, right? When the numbers are under the radical sign, you can multiply them and put them under the same radical sign. And then you can simplify them, right? And we know how to divide radicals, but we've never talked about equations.
What?
Oh my gosh, right? So we've got to put an equal sign in here and actually solve, right? So what if I gave you here's the first example. The square root of 10 is equal to
something.
Wait. I'm sorry. Hang on. I did that backwards. The square root of x is equal to 10. Square root of x is equal to 10.
So does that mean that it's 100? X is 100.
Correct. So in order to get rid of a square root, we use the opposite operation, which is a square. So if I square the left side, I square the right side, suddenly x is equal to 100, right? Right? Pretty easy. Now, there is a rule. Well, actually, I'll forget that rule for a second.
Yes.
Let's just do a few more examples. Let's say I had all right. What would I do? London, what would I do? I don't want, well, don't just give me an answer. What would I do? I want to get rid of what?
The 2?
I want to get rid of this square root sign.
Oh, the square root.
The square root sign, and until you get rid of the square root sign, you can't solve it. So what would you do? What did we do to get rid of the square root sign here? We squared it. Squaring and square roots. A square gets rid of a square root.
It sounded like you said squaring and square roots.
So we're going to square this side and square this side. So suddenly now we have 2x is equal to 64. And then x is equal to 32. Really easy, right? Unbelievably easy.
Don't.
Right? All right, so let's do 3. Let's say I gave you... Sorry. All right, let's say I gave you something like this. The square root of x plus 6 is equal to 11.
Oh.
All right, Ben, what would you do?
So you would multiply both sides by the exponent of it. Well,
you'd square.
So second square.
You'd square both sides, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and now what would that give you over here?
It would give you x plus 6.
X plus 6. Isn't that amazing?
Equals.
Equals.
121.
121.
Minus 6.
Minus 6.
It would be x equals 115.
Correct.
No, x equals 104. What? Oh, I got it. I'm smart.
What?
I multiplied.
You guys,
sorry.
11.
Your calculators.
Tables by now?
You guys need to buy new calculators. That's all
I Gary, I did use a calculator.
All right.
Gary, I did use a calculator.
My face gets cold.
I crossed my heart.
All right. So the answer is he is correct. X equals 115. All right.
I've come up with the best dimension.
Okay,
And
now.
Scarf that's also hoodie, and if your face gets cold, you can put the hoodie over.
And then you can't see.
Yeah.
Wait, that's kind of like that thing.
Okay, Gary.
All right, how about this one?
You need a knee.
The square root of 6x plus 2 equals 5.
Making weight-shifting it.
Square root of 6x plus 2 equals 5.
Square it.
So Michael, help me.
Okay. So you square the thing.
The thing.
The
thing!
Oh!
Mind
Oh.
was blown!
The thing.
Michael! Wow!
Gary, draw 2 on yourself.
The thing.
Get it, the thing.
Thing two.
Oh, you mean, oh.
Oh,
Right.
oh,
Oh.
that's
I
thing
got it.
1 and that's thing 2.
Dr.
Okay. All right, so Michael.
Okay. And then that's 6x plus 2 equals 45.
It doesn't work, Gary.
Right.
Equals 25.
Okay.
And then you would subtract. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
And then that's
Sure it does.
equals 23. And it doesn't work.
I don't think it was 23 over 6, guys.
What do you mean it doesn't work? It's a fraction. It's okay. It works.
I hate fractions.
Fractions work.
I don't like fractions because it makes it feel like the answer's wrong.
I know, right?
I was like, okay, I must have done this wrong. So then I get like a completely different
If
answer.
that's
and I
what
get
public
that
school teachers teach you, is fractions
Or
are
no.
Alright.
not the answer.
Guys, please. Please. So our last one. Last one.
You'd still do the same thing.
What?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Square.
Yep.
And then you do minus 2x.
I'm
Minus
gonna
2x.
square both
4
sides.
equals 4. I need
So
2x.
suddenly I got
plus 8.
2x plus 4 is equal to 4x minus 8. So you said I would do what
Yeah,
again?
so hold on, let me write it down. 4x minus. So you do minus 2x.
Okay,
Minus 2x to the 4x.
okay,
It would be 4 equals 2x minus 8.
okay,
You would add 8.
okay,
Then it would be 12 equals 2x.
okay,
Divide by 2.
okay.
X equals 6.
I stole your thunder.
Very
Well,
nice.
you can steal this stuff.
Very nice. All right. So, piece of cake, right?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. There's one more part of this, right? But I'll just explain it right now because it's so important that you understand this rule, and I've got 3 minutes, which is awesome. 4,
No,
3,
3.
right? But
4.
this is a really, really important rule, so please pay attention, okay? You can only use this process if the radical sign is isolated. What do I mean? What do I mean when I say the radical
isn't-
sign must be isolated? Cassie. There's not a number in front of it or after it, right?
Yeah.
You can't have anything else in it. So for example, shall I do an example?
Sure.
What if I said,
Let's do what I just said. Nobody has process.
My what is pink?
so if I said, you know, the square root of 2x plus 1 minus 7 is equal to 10.
You would do
add
something.
You would have to add 7.
Oh,
You do a thing.
You can't. This is what you cannot do. This is what it's unbelievable to me how many people do this, even when they know the rule. They go like this. Oh, well, it's going to be, they don't even do it. They just do this. They go like, in their head, they say, well, I squared that, so I get rid of that, and then I'm going to square that, and I'm going to square that.
It would be
That
positive
would be
49.
totally wrong.
Well, it
It
would
does
be
not work.
positive 49 as well. Because negative 7 times negative
Right.
7 is,
Yeah,
but
good
it
point.
doesn't matter because it's wrong. It matters, okay?
Ow,
I don't
my
care.
That would
skin
not
like
give you the
nails
right
with
answer.
that, and you bumped
So
into
you've got to add 7 to both sides first.
Okay.
Then, only when this is completely isolated, you all know what I mean now by isolated,
What
right?
if, Gary, there's a square root on the other side of the equation
Yeah,
as well?
that's what I was saying.
Then you should divide.
You're lucky I won't be giving you that. Because then if I did, this you'd have to do what's called FOIL, and we're going to be learning that after break.
What?
Foil.
I've heard of them.
And FOIL is multiplying a binomial. Wait, guys. It's going to be FOIL is multiplying a binomial times a binomial. We haven't learned that yet. You know how to multiply a monomial. Do you know what a monomial? We haven't really talked about those terms, but we will after break, for sure. But actually, we might even start it. Today is Wednesday. There's a chance we may start. Nah, we probably won't. Well, no, not before break. Right, I forget. I have you guys for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
While the 8th graders are in Costa Rica. Right. All right. Cool. All right. So, but yes, I'm not going to give you those right now, just because it would be a nightmare. What?
I know the answer to that.
144.
What's the answer? What?
I know the answer to that.
It's 144.
45.
Is it?
It's 44.
It's 44.
What's
don't
1
know.
plus 289?
144.
It's 1 minus.
1 minus.
Look.
All right. Well, whatever. I don't know what the answer is.
That's a
All right. That's it. That's the end.